Nice. Comrades uses an autosave feature. Yes. Half a year has passed since Noctis's royal retinue set sail for the western continent. News of Niflheim's demise floods the airwaves, but no word has been heard from the Crown Prince. With no light to guide them, refugees from the Crown City and other parts of Lucis now gather in Lestalem, hoping to move forward as one. Hooray, low times. I do love the loading time. I'd forgotten about how long the loading times are. Yay, Zemis. Thank you for the retweet.
Hear me, defenders of the crown. The power of kings goes with you, and with power comes a duty to your kingdom.
As if they're using clips from Kingsglaive.
Your body is a vessel for the blessings of the Stone of Lucis. Your blade, a ray of hope cleaving a path for the future king. But let it be known, your transgressions have not been forgotten. Once the true king awakens, and the light is restored to this world, only then shall you be forgiven, and set free from the burdens you bear.
Wait, what transgressions? Are you on about the ones that rebelled?
Rise and shine.
Yo, Libertus!
You're probably wondering what you're doing here.
As if your memories are hazy, but you remember that you're a surviving member of the Kingsglaive, the late Lucian Monarch's special task force. As if. Fucking Libertus, it's beautiful. Pardon me. that scarf.
For hearth and home.
Nope.
For hearth and home.
Nope.
For hearth and home.
Eh.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
Ooh.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
Nope.
For hearth and home. For hearth and home. For hearth and home. For hearth and home. For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home. For hearth and home. For hearth and home.
That one. Ugh. Really, is that it? I want big boobs, damn it. I guess we've got to unlock stuff. What's that brown going on towards the bottom? That's wrong. Oh, I see. Wish I could get it actually silver. That would be pretty cool. It's obviously not me, but you know.
No clue? Don't sweat it. You escaped with something more precious than your memories. Your life. First of all, you're a glaive, just like me. The king lends us his power. We fight to protect him. Well, fought. The king himself's long gone. His power remains, though, so we gotta put it to good use.
That doesn't make
See that
sense
up
because in
ahead?
the film it
That's the last bastion
dissipated,
of mankind.
and that's why
And it's the Kingslave's job.
Nyx had
Keep
to
her safe
put
from
the ring
harm.
on.
Better enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. It'll be gone before you know it. Only other light left in this world is the kind we make ourselves. And as you may or may not remember, we play a big role in that process. Let's hope that jogged your memory. All of Lestalen's counting on us, Glaives.
Demons ahead. Get ready.
Great. Another bump in the road. You and me'll smooth it out. Let's move!
Okay.
That looks good enough to eat.
Oh, hold Y, okay. Oh, got it. Cool. Rip.
Watch yourself. No telling what else is waiting on the road ahead.
What the fuck? Wait a minute, does... Okay, so our health does slowly regenerate. We've been buffed.
Those things are everywhere. We can't keep them out forever.
Alright.
Damn it. Well, it looks like the demons have driven the local wildlife a little crazy. We're almost there. Take them down and head into town. Ready?
Very ready. I'm quite enjoying this so far. I mean, I know it's really just started, but the AI is not bad. Like there's much in the way of like exploration though.
Better save that for later. But don't take more than you can carry. In times like these, we gotta be fair about our food.
Yeah, I can only carry one thing at a time. I remember that from the beta. Oh, hello.
Need a hand?
Oh,
Marshal!
Save the formalities for later. Got bigger fish to fry right now.
Everyone, focus on the target. Let's show the immortal what we blades can do.
I want to actually dodge an attack, block an attack, and see what happens.
Nice work.
What are you using?
This way. And hurry. Won't be long till more of them show up. Open up!
It's the Marshal! Open up!
That's a pretty cool door.
Go on. Be glad you made it inside.
Thanks, Cole. I really feel appreciated. Stalin will henceforth serve as your base of operations. Rendezvous with online comrades outside the outpost. Okay. But I have no friends. How hard is it going to be to find people?
You are a capable combatant. Everyone here
Thank
in
you.
Lestalem is counting on you to keep them safe.
I thought the demons would disappear once the Empire fell, but they've only grown in numbers since then. Not to mention that the nights have gotten longer, too. The connection's so clear at this point that even the deniers have changed their tune. If you believe what it says in the cosmogony, then one day the king will rise up and rend the darkness. But it's hard to find comfort in fairy tales when said king is MIA.
Of course, we really know that Noctis is in the crystal, doing God knows what.
People call me a pessimist. But what's there to be optimistic about now? Insomnia's fallen and the king's dead. At this point, there's nowhere left for us to go but straight to the grave.
Now the Marshal wanders around like a pathetic patrolman. Don't get me started about the Prince's Royal Retainers. Bunch of bums if you ask me.
You what, mate? I swear if it'd let me, I'd punch your lights out. They're not lazy.
Thank you.
And you, mate.
Nowadays, Lestalem's known as the City of Light, the last beacon of hope left for mankind. That's why everyone's gathered here. Refugees are pouring into the city from all corners of Eos, and it's our job to keep them safe from the demons. We Glaives fight for hearth and home, and this is our home now.
Thank you. I do like monies.
Here you go.
I can't thank you enough.
Meteor shards collected on quests can be used to generate electricity. Scavenge for meteor shards and restore power to the town. Okay.
Relax. You can rest easy now. Although you might want to thank the guy who brought you here. Anyway, I'd better get a move on. Wouldn't want to face the wrath of Kor the Impatient. Oh, and here's something for the road.
Libertus hands you a pair of daggers, allegedly yours. A name is carved into the hilt of one of your blades. Glad, Insomnia, Lestala, Maltitia. Birthplace of many spellcasting specialists, blessed with high magic and max MP. What about Galad? Birthplace of many offensive specialists, blessed with high power and magic. Lestalem? Birthplace of many all-out attackers, blessed with high power and max HP. Altisha? Birthplace of many resilient folks, blessed with high vitality, spirit and max HP. What was Galad? Power and magic. I think it's going to be Lestalem. He also returns your Crown City made smartphone. Unfortunately, you cannot remember your passcode.
I don't even get a thanks, Libertus? Or did you forget my name? Huh. Guess you still got a lot to remember.
I swear, his voice is different. You will gradually regain your memories as you progress through the story. Check the info menu periodically to see what you have recalled. I'm on the Tenebrae server. Nick Ulrich, native son of Galad, who fought alongside the local resistance before arriving in Insomnia to serve Regis in the Kingsglaive. His affinity for the royal magic and his epic exploits in combat have earned him the moniker of hero among his peers. Tasked by his king to see the Lady Lunafreya and the Ring of the Lucii to safety, a dire situation forced the glaive hero to don the ring himself and channel its power at the cost of his life. Yo, sexy. Lunafreya. Before accepting the sacred charge of the Oracle, the daughter of House Fleuret was born Princess of Tenebrae, where she forged a bond with Prince Noctis in her youth. In time, the two were betrothed. Though she was to meet her fiancé in Artisha, circumstances carried her into the Crown City ahead of the peace signing between Lucis and Niflheim, and she was taken hostage. Rescued by Nyx and escorted outside the city by Libertas, the Oracle roamed the world to forge the covenants with the Six. Slain by the Imperial Chancellor upon the altar of the Hydrian in Altissia, her final act was to deliver the Ring of the Lucii to Noctis. Libertas. Hot-blooded glaive who grew up alongside Nyx, but traded in his badge when Regis capitulated to the Empire's terms and handed over Galad. When the peace signing goes awry and the Empire attacks the kingdom's capital, he puts his life on the line to fulfill his promise to Nyx and see Lunafreya safely out of the Crown City. He waited in vain for Nyx and Galad until the darkness gathered, then answered the call for the remaining glaives to assemble in Lestalum. Now tasked with leading the surviving Kingsglaive operatives, he fights alongside Kor and the Crown's Guard against the Demon Scourge. Yo, Kor. A valiant protector who stood beside Regis during the King's journey 30 years prior, and continued to serve as liege, marshalling the Lucian Crown's Guard. The Immortal's heroic feats in battle make him the stuff of legend, and for Noctis his closest friends, an invaluable ally in the field. He now bands his Crown's Guard together with the Hunters, the remnants of the Kingsglaive, and the rebel soldiers to stand as mankind's last line of defence against the demons. Reading's hard. While he had initially set aside resources to find and rescue Noctis, he later broke up the search parties in order to commit to defending outposts. A decision that was met with misgivings from those who held faith in the gospel of the true king. Even after Regis' magic has faded, the Marshal remains unmatched in combat, though he now dedicates more of his time to training his fighters than he does to fighting on the front lines himself. Regis, 113th monarch in the line of Lucis and father of Noctis. For 3 decades, the wise and merciful ruler held back the imperial onslaught, maintaining the wall with his royal light and shedding it upon the outsiders, so that they might defend the Crown City, thus forging the Kingsglaive. That weapon would eventually be plunged into his back as traitorous glaives colluded with the Empire to undermine the peace, sabotage the wall, and assassinate the king. As the wall fell, so would the crown, and so too would Lucis. As the king passed, his gift of light faded from the glaives, yet in time the light would return. Maybe because it shifted to Noctis, because he's in the crystal, maturing, for lack of a better word. Documents. Special Task Force of the late Lucian monarch. The Kingsglaive served King Regis until his untimely end. He lent them use of his magic. They, in turn, lent him their prowess in combat. Together they fought to defend the kingdom from all who would do her harm. Though indebted to their liege, not every glaive pledged their loyalty. On the eve of the treaty signing ceremony between Lucis and Niflheim, a faction of rebels conspired with the Imperial operatives to sabotage the peace proceedings. The Empire set their scheme into motion the following day, and the royal delegation was all but helpless against the Imperial ambush. The chaos that ensued spread outside the citadel, setting Insomnia ablaze and sending all hopes of an armistice up in smoke. The politics that motivated the insurrection that day hold little relevance at present. Our entire world has been overrun by demons and plunged into night eternal. The surviving glaives seem to recognise the severity of our situation and have put past grievances aside in order to fight together. No longer for hearth and home, but for the well-being of all mankind. Crest wrought to resemble the Blade Keeper, marks its bearer as a member of King Regis's elite task force. Oh wait, gear. I don't think I have anything else to... No, I don't. Alright.
We've assembled the brightest minds from all over the world, but no one's been able to devise a sustainable alternative fuel. Looks like the meteor really is our only option.
You want weapons? We got lots of them. Hey, come again.
See what I get for free before I go out spending monies. A match made in Lestalem. Yesterday, a team of Kingsglaive operatives led by Libertus Ostium safely escorted a truckload of hunters out of harm's way and into the city, along with their impressive haul of meteor shards. While it's uncertain at this time whether the Glaives and the hunters will enter into a formal partnership, this reporter is certain the two would make an excellent team. If the Glaives combine their prowess in combat with the hunters' perceptive powers, I have no doubt they could recover enough meteor shards to light up all of Lucis and dispel the demons for good.
I'd say they got your good side, wouldn't you?
Leave.
Glad you like it. I'll make sure to give the cameraman a raise. Oh, right. I suppose I ought to introduce myself. Viv Dordan, President and CEO of Meteor Publishing, Incorporated. You see, that shot of you made quite a splash among the locals, so I was hoping you might let us take some more. Our resident cameraman will just follow you around and snap some shots. But don't worry, he won't get in your way. Come on, the public is eating you up. Let's give him another helping.
Wait, what's this?
How in tarnation is a man supposed to get his work done without any power?
Okay, we'll hook you up fatty style.
So you're the glaive everyone's been talking about. Pleasure. Name's Jean. I work for Exoneris. We take the meteor shards that glaives like you collect and turn them into electricity. Pretty cool, right? All we need is enough light to drive away the demons. If you've got any bright ideas about where to send power next, feel free to share.
Wait, I have to choose. Provide power to facilities in town to improve life for the refugees. Select a facility on the Starenum's electrical grid to power up. So, Mission HQ, power station.
All right, the power supply is online.
Mission HQ is now operational. Complete quest to help generate more electricity. Talk to Monica to undertake the first mission.
These tasks aren't for the faint of heart. Do you have what it takes?
Form a party of up to 4 players and undertake more
Here, have a look. Thank you.
Let's see who's fucking about. A network error occurred.
Good luck to you. Will you lend us a hand? A fine choice. Take care out there.
So I guess the servers aren't live. Or maybe they are, and it just fucked up. Oh well, we'll see what we can do with the AI first off. It's not gonna be that fucking hard. Pious sigil, wondrous sigil, the warrior sigil. Cheer, that's what must have been Luke using. I want to shoot him like that. Have a look around. See if there are any paths to pick up. I think that's what we're supposed to look for. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can I just say I love that they're a chunky Kingsglaive. I'm such a fan of this. They go away. Oh, the boss has appeared. Nice, let's go. That shuriken, that looks cool. Guess we can't change our attributes and stuff, but
Welcome back. Well, let's dig in.
know how long that's gonna last. Like, am I gonna lose it when I'm fucking about for another mission?
One can't wage war on an empty stomach, so eat up.
Oh, we earn power. Just by doing the mission, that's cool. All of Eos has been plunged into darkness and overrun with demons. In a world where hope is waning, a ragtag bag of hunters and remnants of the Royal Kingsglaive band together to fight for the light. These brave men and women risk their lives on a variety of missions, scouring the land for meteor shards that they can use to generate electricity and restore power to the continent. I can't wait to see where the Noctis's boys coming in this. Ignis, Prompto and Gladio. Can't wait. So the server's down.
Nowadays, Lestallum's known as the City of Light, the last beacon of hope left for mankind. That's why everyone's gathered here. Refugees are pouring into the city from all corners of Eos, and it's our job to keep them safe from the demons. We Glaives fight for hearth and home, and this is our home now.
Alright, you're just gonna say the same thing, that's fine.
Any bright ideas?
Alright, so...
Roger. Let's get things fired up.
Curious.
Best of luck. Ready to get powered up? Just think of what we can do. Bye now. What do you say? I'd say the future is bright. We really owe you one.
Alright, now time to go earn some more power, I guess.
See ya.
Say, ain't you one of them's on Reggie's security detail? You didn't help him much, but maybe you can do something for me now that conflab power's back. You see that baby over there? I was using her to remodel weapons for a spell, but she ain't getting much love nowadays. Do me a favor and put the old girl to work.
Okay. This remodeling station can be used to craft new weapons. Use material to upgrade your arm's performance and imbue them with new abilities. To use materials to use as catalyst that will fill the boost meter. Fill the meter to boost the weapon's stats and increase its level. Max out the selected arm's level to remodel it into a new weapon.
You find anything good out there?
Poison touch. Face off boost. Intimidator.
That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you. I've seen worse. You find anything good out there? Not too shabby. Got her all tuned up for you. That ain't half bad. find anything good out there? Not too shabby. Got her all tuned up for you. I've seen worse. You find anything good out there? Not too shabby. See you around.
Hey, you're a member of the Kingsglaive, right? I don't mean to bother you out of the blue, but would you be interested in buying some used clothes? It's for a good cause. I mean, they're not all used. I actually sewed some of them myself. Anyway, have a look if you got a second. Hey there! Come again!
Free up to 8 avatars and then customize their clothing. Future updates will allow you to play as some familiar faces. Oh, cool. I unlocked this as well. Supply station is not yet open. Alright. I should have unlocked a new mission for me. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, how do I save? Info. How do I know if I saved? Well, we'll see if I lost buying all those things. Having put the Xenris power plant back online, the glaives have brightened up Lastanum, yet the rest of the world remains shrouded in darkness. Our hero's next mission is to send power to major outposts across the continent and bring the light back to Lucis. Okay. Loading screen. La 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 loading screen. There we go, I'm back on the Tenebrae server.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
So, okay, I've got to redo.
Very well. Good luck to you. Which hunt will you join? Thank you. I wish you a safe
The servers aren't
return.
live yet. The fuck? I haven't unlocked the sigil yet, I don't think. boss man appears. Nice. That victory fanfare though. Oh, my controller. I really need a new controller. Hopefully I'll get one on Friday when I go into town. Although I could order one and have it here tomorrow. Amazon Prime, man. Aha.
Welcome back. Sorry for the wait.
Nice. Oh, that's not as good. Oh well.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
Yeah, I've read that one. Alright, the Comrades website won't load for me. And made my Twitch crash. Oh, sweetie. You sleepy lady. What is WebGL? Alright, let's go. Turn some more stuff on and hopefully get a new hunt.
What do you say? Just think of what we can do.
A new multiplayer hunt is available. So I need to do that before. Oh well, it's good to have some power in the bank.
It's my turn to get to work.
Well, here's
Bye
do
now.
a solo quest.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those photos.
Oh yeah, photos. Beacon of Hope. Powered up all facilities in Lestalem.
I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes.
Oh, we're saving that one. That one looks badass. Me just like, yep. We're gonna save that derpy one. Yeah, Libertors. Vardy. No chance we've got a close-up of core, huh? Apart from that one. It's a cool door.
If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Well then. Yeah, the servers aren't working. Oh, come on. Oh, my Twitch isn't working either. I thought the internet is just derping so hard today. Holly, what can I do for you, hun?
Well, well. Welcome to the Glaive. I hate to bother you right off the bat, but I need your help with something. Otherwise, the
I'm
whole
here to
town
help.
could be in trouble. Libertus was right when he said I could count on you. Well, let's get to work, shall we?
Let's do it.
Testing. Do you read me? Thanks again for helping out. See the ropeway on your left?
Oh yeah, that.
That's the one.
Oh.
There's another line on your right, but it's been out of order for some time now. I was hoping you could handle the repairs. We use the cable cars to haul those meteor shards from here to our thermoelectric incinerators. Both lines need to be up and running to properly fuel the plant. And if the plant loses power, so does the entire grid.
Okay,
Watch
that's
your back in
important.
there.
Let's do this.
The place is crawling with critters. Real nasty ones, too. They're like a pack of rabid dogs, but more demon-like. Or so I've heard.
I'm glad I powered up my weapon. I'm so glad I switched on Sid's thingy station. I'd have been butt touched then if I hadn't. Get away from me. Fuck you.
Take the elevator to the upper level.
No, Doji. No. Really? Really? I'm a king slave.
Well,
I
all
can wield
aboard.
the power of the fucking king, but I can't jump over a simple fence. Really? Son of a bitch.
You can access the ropeway from there.
Yo, can we talk about going out for dinner later? Look at that booty.
Best of luck.
This whole city is run by women. Well, they all work at the power plant. It's like... But I want to look at your booty all day. I'm such a fucking pervert. Why does anyone put up with me? I hate these bees. That's how we kill these. That's how we kill them. Wait for them to attack.
All you need to do is replace the busted fuse. You should be able to make it to the car in a flash.
We get all the good jobs. I see how it is. I nearly fell off because of that. I did just fall off. So nice to know that falling off is a thing. So LB. So it's RB to target enemies and LB to target.
Well, look at that. Thanks a bunch. Watch your step on the way back.
Maybe you need to go to the doctor, Elise. Like, maybe it's not something mental, maybe it's something physical. You're coming down with a tummy bug. Hold LB to target a comrade and press Y to blade warp to their position and help them recover some HP. Hold RB to target an enemy and press Y to warp strike. Okay.
Great work
So
today.
we can quick heal.
You did the whole town a huge favor. Plant's up and running once more. If we get back to capacity, we could power the whole region.
To other outposts. Supply power to 4 major outposts.
Any bright ideas? We're bringing the light back to Lucis.
Alright, so now I need 2,000. And that gets me 900 in meteor shards.
Say hi to your pals.
I can barely
Yes,
keep
I know.
up with you.
Level 4.
A fine choice. Do be careful.
The AI comes at level 5, so I should be fine. I mean, I'm gonna get beasted, but I should be supported by the AI. Why though? Oh, right. Jenica, Sada. Why is I need healing an offense, chat? No. Why would you put I need healing? That feels like such a dig from what having to listen to Genji mains at full health ask for healing because they want Genji. Oh, I'm bringing it so I can torment someone else. Alright, let's go. I need a sigil. Oh, happily slay out all these spiders. Fuck them all. Alright, I need to get better at blocking. Slaying out all the spiders, because the spiders suck balls, so keep coming clear to me, you little shit. That's right, get poisoned. Additional nest detected nearby. Well, we definitely want to fuck with that. Does that regenerate my health? No, just my MP, okay. There's a boss lady. Several bosses have appeared with him. I should not let myself run out of MP. Ooh, crossbow. I like it. I quite like this so far. They've sorted out the matchmaking as well. I can't say that actually because the servers are offline. But the AI's pretty cool. Okay, so upgrading your weapons is vital.
You made it back.
Thank you.
Well, let's dig in.
So yeah, the bones is what we want.
It's hard to recreate the taste of home, but I make do with the seasonings I have.
I need another mission before I level up again. Thought going on a mission like 3 levels higher than me would give me a lot more XP, but I guess they expected you to. Well, it's the second mission. It's hardly me doing a mission 10 levels higher. Which I totally do. Because level requirements of a city. No, I'm joking. It's not true. They're a difficulty setting. I don't know. Depends what kind of mood I'm in on whether I'll ignore a level requirement or not. And the game. Alright, we should have enough to open the next thing.
What's up?
Yeah, because we get 2,000.
Transmission complete.
We got 900 back. Message from Libertus. Hey there, hero in the making. Heard you're making a name for yourself already. Thanks to your hard work reconnecting the power lines, we managed to get in touch with one of our comrades who went MIA. As luck would have it, he stumbled upon one of the royal coffins, and he's headed this way right now. Go meet him at the gates, will ya? Oh. I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's one of the lads. Obviously won't be Noctis, because Noctis is in Crystal. But I mean, Ignis, Gladiolus, or Prompto.
Don't just stand there! Help me!
Okay, it's none of them. Why did it just change my...
You really saved our hides.
Yeah, but... Miles, you're not who I was expecting. I don't even know who you are. Rude. Why do we need the king's coffin? An old king's coffin? I'd like that answered.
Damn. Must have been a lot of work hauling that thing all the way back here. Good job, Glaive. Now, my only question is, where the hell are we gonna put it? Oh, what about the
My
basement
question
of the
is, why do
Laville?
we fucking need it?
I bet the king could rest in peace down there. Speaking of rest, you must be beat. It's written all over your face. Maybe you ought to call it a night, too.
Sword of Lucis, you have liberated my soul.
I'm sorry, what?
While I cannot lift the cross that you bear, I can offer my protection and help shoulder that burden.
Thanks. Huh. So if we recover more coffins, I'm gonna get sigils from the kings of Lucis who are like, yeah, we know you're trying to help. Here. While we sit on our asses and wait for Lucis Noctis to wake up. I know that's not what they're doing, but, you know, I'm a sarcastic bitch. I wonder if they'd strike me down. Quiver royal sigil to receive the blessing of a ruler of yore and make their powers your own. Enables the bearer's curative spells to recover more HP across a wider range. Would it tell me the names of the other ones? The pious, the fierce, the just, the tall, the rogue, the mystic, the wanderer, the clever, lol, the conqueror, the wise, the father, the warrior. The father's Regis. Members of the King's Glade benefited greatly from the magic of the late King Regis. With the passing of their liege, so too went their powers. Yet the abilities afforded them were not unique to Regis. They belonged to all members of the royal bloodline. When the Lucian rulers of yore departed from this world, they left their powers behind, sealed inside their respective tombs. Theorists suggest the magical energy trapped within those walls was at last set free when the oracle Luna Freya awakened the sea goddess Leviathan from her slumber. Given that the Glaives have seen a resurgence of their royal powers, this scholar of history is inclined to agree. Now some Glaives carry around badges bearing the insignias of kings and queens of old. Each sigil is said to possess a unique power, evocative of the regent tomb it once belonged. One could say the rulers of the past have found a way to lend their strength to the warriors of the present. Huh, that's pretty swag. And of course the first one we get is a healing one. I can never escape being a healer. Ugh, I just want to, now I want to go on fucking
Good to see you.
Overwatch just to blow shit up. 1800, so power line. Finnegan Parton. I don't know who that is. New Hunt. Quadrupedal Plateau. What does that net me? 300. A new hunt. Or you can bypass it for 60k. Is there any more up here, or did we do all that? Alright, well, there is, but we haven't unlocked it yet. Alright, cool. So, just doing these two, will that unlock a new hunt? That's cool.
We're bringing the light back to Lucis. All right, let's light it up.
Hunter's Hideaway. New multiplayer quest. That's locked. Alright.
Best of luck.
What am I like money-wise? Oh no, I want to earn some more so I can buy the Kingsglaive set.
I foresee great things on your horizon. Very well. I wish you a safe return.
Thank you. Hehehe. Thank you. Oh yeah, I've got to wait for the AI to join. Jenica, you're cool with your fucking Omni heal. Nelly's a new one. And Luca, the weird warper. Let's go. We've got to defend the Hunter's Hideaway, right? What is this? Refuge. Beat. Well, as long as you blow up on me and not the building, I don't care. I'm in trouble. Boss man. Nice. I do like the music in this. It's really, really good. It's not so far, apart from the Lastalum theme, I haven't heard any music from the main game. It's all been like new. Even the Victory Fanfare has been like retweaked a bit, but then again, it is for every single Final Fantasy game. It's always something they redo, but yeah, I haven't heard any, apart from the Lastalum thing, which I expected. Haven't heard any reused music. I mean, I expect them to reuse themes for places we've already been, and like obviously sounds that come with the game. You know.
Welcome back. Bon appetit.
She should be a level up.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
Nice. I want to upgrade my weapon a bit this time. Oh, these loading screens. But then again, the loading screens are in the game. That's just a thing. Doesn't mean they're any less annoying though. Alright. Upgrade weapon time.
tuned up for you. That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there? Not too shabby. Got her all tuned up
120.
for you. That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there? Not too shabby.
Oh wait, so I can't even change the daggers into anything else. Because it doesn't go up to
Got her all
30.
tuned up for you.
Which is fine, I guess. I want to keep Poison Touch.
That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there?
No! I want to keep Poison Touch.
Not too shabby.
Should have probably kept at least one to put Stock Touch on another weapon, but I'm sure we'll fight more spiders. 210, 190.
I've seen worse. See you around.
Alright, so what happens when we get it to
So
level
long.
30? Thought we could change it.
What do you say? It's looking brighter already. Transmission complete.
So we need 4,000 and we'll get well, a net of 6,000, but yeah. I think that's the next one.
Bye now.
What have I unlocked in the clothes shop? I'm curious.
Hey, welcome back.
So we've unlocked Noctis's outfit.
Best of luck out there.
I don't like that outfit, personally.
You want weapons? We got lots of them. Pleasure doing business. Hey, come again.
No, dumbass.
You find anything good out there?
Damage output increases 10% against larger enemies. I'm going to put that on the pole arm.
That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you. I've seen worse. You find anything good out there? Not too shabby. Got her all tuned up for you. I've seen worse. You find anything good out there? That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you. I've seen worse. You find anything good out there? That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you. I've seen worse. See you around.
Alright, that'll do for now. Misiones.
I can barely keep up with you.
Spiricorn.
A fine choice. Take care out there.
How do you access the multiplayer? I can't see it in the for 50. It was there and ready to download for me. I've got the season pass though, so it might be that I've got early access to it. But as far as I just went to related items, ready to download, and it was there for me. But today is its release date, so I'm surprised. Oh, no, no, no! Okay, waiting for AI, that's fine. You're welcome, Mycelian. A multicast is fun. I can't wait to get that and see what that's about. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but still. Well, it might be my AI is my MP is a bit low for it. Oh no, I've got fairly high MP. If the meter reaches 0, the quest will end in failure. Okay, so we can't let them... Oh, right. Get back here. Fuck's sake. Wow. Okay, so I can't even let one out. No, no, no. Oh, that was close. It's annoying, that one just would not stop. And I couldn't catch up to it. I didn't want to let any out, to be fair. Oh, it blows. Defense, does that mean I took the least damage? I guess it does.
Glad you made it back.
What do we get for that?
Sorry for the wait.
It's amazing how much emphasis they put on the food in a video game.
Rations can satisfy one's hunger, but only a proper meal can feed one's soul.
Okay, we need some more power before I can unlock anything, I think. Ooh. One with your blade. Crafted a weapon of level 30 or higher. It took you long enough. I did that fucking ages ago. Thanks, achievement. And they're all rare. They're all rare for now. staying up all night has its advantages when it comes to midnight releases. Although I'm starting to think I shouldn't be playing this. The servers aren't live. People are asking me how to find it.
Man, I thought that kid
I feel
was
like I'm
just
doing something I
pretending to
shouldn't
be
be.
some kind of know-it-all. But he's actually pretty sharp.
Must be if he made it out of the Crown City in
Falcon.
one piece. Wouldn't be surprised if he's smarter than you.
Hey, Glaive! Get a load of this. Turns out this kid is a walking encyclopedia. He knows everything.
Well, not everything. Just mainly what's written in my grandpa's notebook. He took down nuts about all kinds of things, like that funny-looking island floating off the coast of Golden Key. There's a lot of mysteries surrounding that place, but most of them are unsolved since the island is technically off-limits. The name Angel Guard first appeared in the cosmogony. According to the book, it's the spot where the gods gather and the power of our star is centered. Before the kingdom was built, the people used Angel Guard as a prison. They sent criminals there and made them reflect on their sins.
Still doesn't say
The moon
why
passed
not just
judgment
wake
on
up
people
there.
who didn't repent by smiting them with a bolt of lightning. Or at least that's what Grandpa always used to tell me.
I bet he told you that when you weren't eating your veg.
What's up?
So, I can unlock that and that unlocks.
All right, let's light it up.
Wait, arm schematics.
Say hi to your pals.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those fun...
I foresee great things on your horizon. Very well. Do be careful.
Lord, exactly. It's about time we got one. There hasn't exactly been one in the main game. I'm all for it. Although it has to be a kid. I'm not a fan of the kids, personally, but you know. At least it's in game. It's not Grimoire cards or something like that. I don't need a tin. Food. You're a Towel. Towel's a new one. What are those shoes? You're so not fashion souls. Alright, let's go. Fashion souls. In it. See, I really liked Destiny 1's story, but the fact that the Grimoire cards were like not in the game, I just didn't bother. I collected them. My Grimoire score was, it was fairly high. I can't remember the exact number without looking. There we go, shuriken they're weak to. Freaking love the shuriken, it's so cool. Just Jata out of nowhere. Wait, they're not, they're the smaller ones, maybe. Aspidicillum. between this and if they're giving game prompts to the DLC jump of this spot, story might actually float. You're right. That annoys me that the boys' different quests aren't like integrated into the game a little better. I mean, I get it because of DLC purposes, but god damn. Not long now. It's only like it's like 28 days. It's literally like 4 weeks away until episode Ignis and I can't wait. Missions are a bit repetitive though, like already. Oh yeah, I didn't pick anything up, shit. Curious Egg will do. It's the plot point I cared the most explored was the DLCs. It's true, like, that, for me, Ignis going blind was something that needed to be in the main game. It was such a pivotal point of, like, chapter 10, I think it is. Like, that whole chapter where you're going through and you're fighting the Marlboro and you're literally walking around with Ignis and dealing with his his newfound disability, and you didn't even know how it happened. He says nothing about it, and it's like the fact that it was cornered off for DLC is just really, really wrong in my humble opinion. That looks like one nasty ass curry. Would not eat that. And like, at the end of episode Prompto made me think, because like it seemed like Ariana wasn't actually there,
cook for you again sometime.
and that
It's
it was
quite therapeutic.
Arden the whole time. I know Arden had something to do with it, but it was weird. I think with Comrades, we're gonna need to get in a Fantasy Star Online mindset to get into the missions. So story in between grind, I think. Although I've not played a lot of Fantasy Star Online, to be fair. Then again, I am a fan of Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy is about the grind, so, you know, I guess it's got to be done. Yeah, zen out, grind your little with story in between. Okay, with episode Prompto, where did he get the coat after getting kicked off the train? Exactly! Like, that whole outfit, where did it come from? He should have frozen to death within, like, 20 minutes. Like, it was all magically there.
Ready to get
How much
powered
power
up?
have I got now? I think I only got 3,600. I've got enough to get the arm schematics. But I want to get that online.
Best of luck.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those fun.
I can barely keep up with you.
No, completing this quest will open up a new power supply route.
Thank you. Take care out there.
I'm not going to say this like grind. Finished out the stupid ascension tree for no reason. Nice. Yeah, I never used wait mode, but I still ended up, like, filling it out. I made a point of getting all the achievements, and then they went and added more for the chain quest, and by the time they'd added the achievements for it, I was like, yeah, I'm done with the main story for that. Oh, my controller, I need a new one. Alright, come on, I fucked about with my weapons enough. Let's go. Yeah, that ascension tree just gets... Once, by the time you've got enough AP to get, like, just in the exploration ones and the teamwork ones, once you've got enough to, like, say, get Gladiolus's double and triple items, you don't need it. I got a feeling we're going to get absolutely boned in this mission. Wow. But I've never played any of the hack slash either. I feel like I've missed out on that. But when I was growing up and like I know more about games coming out and like the development of them now than I ever have. I never had that information when I was younger. That, oh my god, it's saving my butt. I love the animation of the pole arm lance, whatever the fuck it's called. Let's take that with us. Nope, that happens to be that one. They're not. Right, you're weak to shuriken. Nice, and the others are weak to... Hold on. Since you're 15 years old, if you be 10. Might be before your time usually. Honey, I'm 30 years old. I've been gaming since what the 90s? Like 1990, 1991, 92. I'm not as young as I sound. It's fun to see reading stuff on how they thought 2017 would be in 2005. It's not that I didn't follow them. I didn't have very many, and I was always like a budget gamer. I need to take out that Come on, get off. I'm stuck on the monster. I wanted to follow games, but I was very into Resident Evil, and if it wasn't Resident Evil, I wasn't really bothered. Which is more my fault. No, no offense taken. You're just asking questions. Resident Evil was my series of choice. Well, Final Fantasy 2 when I could get hold of them. But it was, if I couldn't get hold of it at the local game shop, and it wasn't like, you know, under £20, I know, you know, it wasn't often I was allowed new games. Just what happens when you're in a single parent household. Nothing. Wait, are you weak to the... No, it's this you're weak to. I need to get you poisoned, that'll help. I prefer it when it takes it seriously, or when it lets Jill Sandwich be really cheesy. I prefer Jill Sandwich be really cheesy, like the original 3 Resident Evil games are my favourite because of their cheese. Because despite the fact it's got a fairly serious subject matter, it doesn't take itself seriously. But it still retains like the fear factor of being a zombie survival horror game. And then you get the moments of levity where it's just fucking hilarious. What is this thing doing? I like that. Ordering Jill sandwiches, that's brilliant. Not be in its face. That would help. New mob model is sweet. Wait, mob model? Am I being dense? Monster. Oh right, of course. Ah, play Minecraft, and that's what they're called. Stupid mobile objects that can engage with anything. Ah. That makes sense. Come on, we've almost got that little shit. Yes! Ice Alien, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I was a single player gamer a lot when I was younger. I didn't get into multiplayer games literally until I got my Xbox. I was PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, but I just generally played Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Kingdom Hearts. Although my PS2 game collection doesn't fit in a 50 stack DVD stand. It's sat in my wardrobe at the minute. I've still got my old PS2, even though it's dying. It's not plugged in or anything, but it's dying. Oh, we all picked up fresh liver, huh?
Sorry for the wait.
Does that mean I get double XP now? Bag. About 500
It's hard to
PS2
recreate
games.
the taste of home, but I
Collect vintage video games, go back to NES. Even have a big nice CRT TV, Sekiro for it. That's cool. That is fucking swag. Like, I appreciate that. I've never been a collector. Not. I just have a lot of these games, but most of them are like games I picked up for like under a tenner off of Amazon. Not all of them are shit, but I've got I think I've got Resident Evil 4, both the Survivors, Resident Evil Outbreaks rather, Devil May Cry came out, a couple of GTAs. I've even got some that really should never have been released. Kind of wanted to start a channel for some of the really esoteric older games I've got. Do you know, there's more of a market for that than people would think, because some people miss the older days of gaming when it wasn't all about loot box and always online. I think you know that would do really well. Genuinely. Because me, I can only stream what I can play on my Xbox and PS4 at the moment. Because of the lack of PC. Say? And when I try and like stream Final Fantasy and stuff like that, I don't get much in the way of views.
Back to Lucis.
But I think that's because Final Fantasy's overdone.
Transmission complete.
Yeah. Oh, I can go to Old Asylum. Nice.
Thanks again. What's up?
Not finished sending power to places, damn it. Look up PS2 game called Rab. Robot Alchemic Drive. Ungodly cheesy game with the world's best worst dub. Ha!
Alright, let's light it up.
Oh, now we get into really big... Ah, because I get a sigil for it. That explains why it's so much. That's Survivor. YouTube up bread and water soup sometime and cringe at it. Scene from the game. Oh, that sounds glorious. Unlock defense pylon of light, a secret experiment.
We've got the power.
Monies.
We're
We'll
bringing
do
the
that
light
one.
back to Lucis. Best of luck.
Wait, what have you got for sale?
You want weapons? We got lots of them.
80, 45, 28, 50. MP. That's actually pretty cool. I wish I hadn't bought that other one by accident. Yes, yeah, I am. Yeah, born in the UK. Never left this island in my entire life. I do all my travelling in games because I'm a shut-in. But I do meet some badass people. It's weird because Final Fantasy normally does universal rollouts, although to be fair, they do roll stuff out to the Asian servers. No, they don't do worldwide rollout at all. I'm mistaken. They do. They normally roll it out to their Asian and by extension Australian servers first, and then I am surprised you guys haven't got it.
Pleasure doing business.
Maybe, I hope so.
Hey, come again.
No, we'll buy that later.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those photos. I'll hold
Have we
on to
got new
all the
ones?
photos my guy takes.
Oh yeah, we're keeping that one. That one looks pretty cool. You guys no fucking prompter,
If you
is
see
he?
one you like, I can frame it for you.
No, I'm good. Alright, nope. Gear. Tag 80. That goes to 47. Didn't get new daggers. No, I got a new shuriken. Oh, Vise. You're right, he does. He totally does. Let's see what it's like when we've upgraded it.
You find anything good out there?
Soft boost. Did we get any? Okay, health restoring. Okay. Prime boost. Reduce the MP cost of projecting a barrier by 20%. That's actually really good. Anti-poison. Occasionally prevents... That's horseshit.
That ain't half bad.
It needs to be above 80, and then I can
Got her all
change it.
tuned up for you. Not too shabby.
I think that was the point with these.
You find anything good out there?
Face off boost, that's fine against fewer enemies. Also, that offensive spell one is locked.
Got her all tuned
Roll
up for
69 damage. I think this is, yeah, if I get it up higher, it's going to be more damage.
you. You find anything good out there?
The inability to pause for items looks to add some tension. It does to a point. It's just annoying that when your health gets knocked down, the only way to regen it is to stay out of battle, and that doesn't work.
That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you. Not too shabby.
I sort of get why they did it, because they didn't want people having to scrabble for items and shit like that. I get it, but it still sucks.
Got her all tuned up for you.
Save that. Although, it does put it up 2 levels. Save that for the shuriken. That's already higher than what I've already got.
You find anything good out there? That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you.
That sounds so wrong. Got her all tuned up. Question whether real people are smart enough to grab aggro for you. Yeah.
You find anything good
That
out
actually, you've got a point with that one.
there? That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you. Not too shabby. You find anything good out there?
We'll save those.
So long.
Not that it matters, I suppose. You've got a shuriken, you've got 4 points. Rimshot. Rimshot, oh god. What have we got now? Talcott and David. David Aubenbury was such a fucking rare name. About the Angel God. About Angel God. The only reason we're getting info on that is because that's where Noctis is. Yes. That's all you get for Nyx. They list stuff on. I'm sure everyone's gonna get a spot sooner or later. Like Luna, like we know a lot about. Well, we don't know a lot about Luna, but like she gets a whole fucking page, and Nyx gets like a tiny paragraph. The opening cutscene to this used footage from Kingsglaive. Oh no, it's Cora who gets a fucking paragraph. Like a whole... But look, there's more for people we've known than there is for, like, literally the reason this happened. I'm glad they made that movie super relevant with no incongruous. Libertus is the dude who, like, introduces you. He's in the opening cutscene. Libertus is kicking about. Like, the first thing you see is Libertus. And he's like, yeah, you lost your memory, but you're a Kingsglaive like me. Only it's not the same dude who voiced that. Fuck knows where he is now. Or at least it might be the same dude, I'm not quite sure. Alright.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Hammerhead's own Cindy Oram is making a special delivery, but the roads are too dangerous for her to go it alone. Her skill is too valuable to be lost. The glaive is tasked with steering her and her cargo safely to the gates of Lestalem. Ugh.
Very well. I wish you a safe return.
I know, right? Oh, I didn't watch Kingsglaive until I think it was after I started playing Final Fantasy 15. I watched Brotherhood before, but yeah, I didn't watch. Yes, I did, and I'm not happy about it. With how much they carved this game up for DLC, and they can't even lie and say they didn't. They carved this game up for DLC because Episode Prompto, Gladio, and Ignis should be in the game. Because they all tie in with the main story. They all have things like, you know, especially with Prompto being an MT. That was like, that felt shoehorned in. Because it said so little about it. And like, the only reason Prompto was like, the only relevance it had to the story was he had a chip to get into where the throne room. And that was like all this stuff that they should have known with how people got with Kefka, with Sephiroth, with Kuja, you know, with all the Final Fantasy villains. They should have known we'd have wanted to know about Arden. They should have known. And I think they planned this from the start. They wanted to see how we'd respond to the season pass and everything. And I feel like they've had this in the bag from the beginning. Because we were originally told there wasn't going to be any more story content. If they were going to tell Arden's story, they were going to tell it in, like, a comic or something. Not in game. And now suddenly we're getting a new DLC. I mean, how they're going to stretch out this little lot into a whole season pass, I have no idea. Oh, fuck, I'm already out of health. Let's see how to get them for a while. I'm giving them some luck for the sheer amount of free updates they put out. Did not have to put out the offer. You're right, they could have charged for that. And I'm surprised they didn't. And we also got the new helmet for free, which was a Japanese like sponsorship thing for Cup Noodle. And we got that for free. And then of course there's the Chocobo Moogle festivals and the Assassins festivals, which were actually pretty good. That mace though. I want one. Oh god. Thank you. But, like, all the free updates doesn't change the fact that it's still annoying, and I expect better from Square. Especially with, you know, Final Fantasy X and the 12 remaster. They could have carved that up for DLC and they didn't. Ow. Rip. That's a lot of content when you compare something to like Mass Effect Andromeda, where they basically yelled at abort and ran away after release. I've never been into the Mass Effect series, so I didn't know what happened with Andromeda, but I did hear that they essentially used it as a vehicle for microtransactions. And I mean, you gotta hand it to Square, at least they haven't, you know, found a way to put loot boxes in it. Not that I've really got a right to bitch about loot boxes. I'm an avid not supporter, but I am a buyer of Blizzard's loot boxes for Overwatch. I'm a sucker for those timed events, man. I want me the cool shit. I mean, I don't spend a lot. I think I've got 24 loot boxes on Xbox. No, 24 on PS4 because I only just got the game on PS4. And then I think I bought 11 for Xbox this time around. But I spent over £100 just on Xbox for the anniversary event because it was just so much. And I still didn't get everything. Original 3 are some of my favourite RPGs of all time. Fiancé 2. She beat the freaking series 4 times through. Andromeda was mediocre and just a vehicle to microtransaction the multiplayer. Ugh. That sucks. Alright, so I need to be careful about taking hits from those bomb things. That fucking sucks. I have like no lightning defense.
I can barely keep up with you. Thank you.
That one might be easier because they're not blowing up. That fucking sucks, man. And that's why I'm so disappointed with Final Fantasy, because it is a fucking good game. Like, especially considering it was literally made to bring newcomers into the Final Fantasy fold. But it's just... it feels like it's just a vehicle for advertisements. Yeah, we've got a load of free stuff and that's been brilliant. But seeing all the different deals, you know, seeing the regalia coming to Forza 7. Why? You know, Noctis is coming to Tekken 7. Why? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why it's just used to advertise. Unless they were planning on, like, getting it into everyone's head. That put EA a step lower than Activision for me. And that takes matter. I throw up how I'm not going to buy more games from them if I didn't just turn around and play Shin Megami Tensei instead. There's another series I've never played. Dante in one of those. All of those things with each other's will be so fuck yeah. I'm of the same mind with you there. I wasn't a huge fan of Shadow of Mordor. I'm kind of burnt out on the Lord of the Rings series. The films were okay. I want that bizarre bone. Philosophy when you can summon Satan on Metatron because it's perfectly normal series. Huh.
Y'all were amazing.
Where's my character gone? Okay. Oh, not Smart Ally, it's adult Pokemon with religious mythology figures. Oh!
Hang in there.
That's weird. That was not what I meant to do, but sure, I've done it now.
Keep it up.
That sounds pretty cool. Ah. Okay, the truck replenishes us. Yeah. Although I did like the fact they added the Ring of Resistance, so if you put it on one of the characters, you wouldn't take magic damage. But it took up it took up an accessory space, so I ended up not using it most of the time. Because that annoyed me. So it was my own fault. But it used to really get to me hearing like it's Prompto screaming that got me. Because Prompto reminds me a lot of my brother. Also putting a bad thing on a bad mechanic instead of fixing it. Yep. That too. I mean, again, it was meant to make you think about when you use magic, but you've never had friendly fire for magic in a Final Fantasy before. I don't know why they put it in there. I think they've handled magic much better in Comrades. Just, let's be honest, we just abuse it for Expericast. You're right, we fucking did. Expericast was legit, although I've not got to level 125 yet. Getting to level 99 was simple, and then they added into level 125 and they made it really fucking... It made it really overkill after that. I don't think they expected anyone. I've got to go. I don't need another one. I don't think they expected us to level up quite as fast. But then if they're going to put Expericast to about 110 and just stop just an army combat. Yeah, I even tried starting to play the game again, but it's like the first part of the game's really good because you can go where you like, and then once you get to Altissia, it gets really fucking annoying because you can't do anything. Like, even doing the hunt, it's like, it takes you out of everything. Like, you accept the hunt in Altissia and then you wait and then... But they obviously put it into soft again. I tried playing the story again, and like I even wasted my time playing chapter 13 verse 2, and they didn't. Yeah, they put in some story about why Ignis and Gladiolus were where they were, but it's so many to make it better, and it was just another corridor run. Cindy, way up! I love how we just all walk on the back. That's beautiful. Like, everyone bitched about chapter 13 being just like a walk down a corridor. But I think from Altissia onwards, the whole game becomes like that. Doing more damage. I mean, I get it, like, they're in an enemy stronghold. There are reasons why it's a corridor run. But I think all the dungeons are like that. think I remember Final Fantasy's always been a corridor outside. Maybe second party of 6. You had an option, an open world, but stuff only happened if you go to one place. I'll just fight it then. Man, the AI.
Hang in there.
Shut up, Cindy. I guess. You've got a point with that one. I never thought of it like that. Yeah, but I think 15 made it more obvious. Are we here? We're here. Oh, no we're not. Curls! Oh shit. Really? We got all the way to the end and then fucking curl spammed lightning. Not even mad, that's how it is. I think people throw too much of a fit over things being linear these days. I've not got a problem with things being linear per se. I'm going to have to replay some missions and level up. I've got no choice. That sucks. I haven't got an issue with it being linear. Or maybe I do. And I'm just being a baby. I think for me, it was that chapter 13 dragged on so fucking long. And it was the same copy-paste corridors over and over. And I get that's the nature of dungeon crawling. And that's, you know, I guess that's a me thing. And then with chapter 13 verse 2, it just made it worse. Just gotta remember that everything needs to be open is how we got the state of useless open world game safe. It's so fucking true.
What do you say? See ya.
It's actually true though, because like I'm cool with like, because like Resident Evils are linear, and like I have no problem with them. I don't know. It I get why it's in the story. It needed to be
on your horizon.
Noctis was away from everyone.
A fine choice. I wish you a safe return.
It needed to be there. And I suppose the reason it dragging on just brought it into perspective that, holy fuck, Noct's not very good when he's on his own. It's almost like you have to have a dramatic arc to have some tension. Yeah. Although by the time I went through it, I was level 65, 70. So there was no tension. It was just warp strike, repeat. Warp strike, repeat. Oh, I lost my bone. Fuck's sake. There's something that doesn't get said very often enough. Let's go. Well, storyline tension. Yeah. Especially when, in fact, no, because when Noctis gets caught in the trap that you knew totally was a trap because Arden tells you, that actually made me like, because there's no way me being over-leveled is going to save this. And then Ignis and Gladiolus come around the corner and I'm just like, oh, thank fuck. You take more damage from these. You do. The shuriken are only really good if you're close up. It did, I will say it did that. Although that's about the only thing I remember from chapter 13. No! Stabbers. I don't know my favourite thing in a while. It would have been great if we spent more time in-game setting up why he has to carry things out this way. I mean, now... Oh, that was cool. Oh, I can't do... Of course, I can't heal myself here. Because since the game, people have theorised why Arden did what he did. Like, he was the first king. Like, there's a theory I've seen where he's the first king and the line of Lucis was stolen from him. But there's also a theory that because he took on the Star Scourge, it eventually corrupted him. And it is something I'd like. Yeah, I really like Kai's Ballad in 13-2. Having a real motivation and the tricks of this, of you seeing his character progression out of order due to him being more when you're jumping around time. I liked Kai's Ballad for that. Then again, it's why I like Sephiroth. Because he just wanted his mom. Even though Genova wasn't actually his mom. But I can understand why he acted the way he did when he found out Genova was his mom. Or what he thought was his mom. But I really enjoyed Kai's Ballad because all he wanted to do was stop you dying. And he could never do it. I think it took me 2 playthroughs of that to finally get the whole, well, I got the whole jumping around time thing. But it took me a while to get the whole, we were seeing him out of order kind of thing. I think that's just because I'm dense. Oh, I didn't get there in time. Because there's a chance that Arden was the very first king who made the covenant with the Six and was given the crystal. Because he alludes to being like hundreds of years old. As much as I love Kingdom Hearts to death, it's Murder Cloud. Actually had a funny side to him, and Sephiroth's not just murder and broody pseudo philosophy characters. I have to agree with you on that one. Like, Cloud's a character that says let's mosey and means it. Like, that was the last thing he said before they went in to fight Sephiroth. Let's mosey. And not once did they have him say that in Kingdom Hearts. And he's just...
Rations can satisfy one's hunger, but only a
It doesn't make sense to me. Never made sense to me. And Sephiroth was alright, he wasn't the most emotional character before everything kicked off. But he did have more than one dimension, and he didn't just want to kill everyone. Although they did get the thing about him tormenting Cloud. And then the Kingdom Hearts portrayal bled into the Final Fantasy VII movie. Yeah, Cloud in Advent Children was sucky. Okay, I missed that. You got a point. But, see, that's the problem with the text. It doesn't portray that he's angry. It just...
Oh, hello, ma'am. Sir. Glaive. Sorry. Can you tell I'm new at this? They assigned me to sentry duty. Me and only me. If anything happens, who am I supposed to tell? Actually, there have been some unsettling quakes, and I want to go let my boss know. Keep watching till I get back.
Alright, I missed that because the text doesn't do it. See, I always read Sephiroth with, like, this almost calm detachment. I always took it as he was just punishing Nibelheim for them being closest. I never got that he was angry. I missed that. My god, all these years and I missed that. I think it's because in the cutscene he's smiling.
Nowhere safe anymore. You're here to help, aren't you? Then get ready, because here they come.
Shut up, Vex.
Don't expect me to do all the work. You'd better pull your weight.
Just speaking smoothly doesn't mean you're not angry, cold. Fair point. What the fuck is this? Aranea with the heels. It would make sense he was angry too. I just got thrown off by the fact he was smiling. Because like, it seemed like he was proud that he'd done what he did. Oh. Of course he'd be fucking angry. Just found out his mum was used her experiments and that the humans of the planet had neglected her gift. Because at this point, everyone thinks Genova's etc.
Roger. I'll go grab the materials.
Fuck. God, I'm dense. I took him having a fairly normal moral compass until he became outraged when he found out his origin and went all fatalism, like 3/4 of all Final Fantasy villains really, about how small humans are in comparison to Genova and being a part of that larger world. It never occurred to me that he was angry. upset, sure,
again, I'd
but
be
it never
pretty
occurred to me that
disappointed
it
if
was
the
anger.
Kingsglaive couldn't take down a few measly demons.
But it makes sense.
Especially with
Now
all
that I
that
stop and
royal
actually think
power at
about
your
it, it really does
disposal.
make sense.
At any rate, I doubt we've seen the last of them.
I'd be
Keep
angry
your eyes
too.
peeled and your arms at the ready.
Where did you even come from, woman? Just where? And now you're just gonna hop over that wall and never be seen again, right? The great Aranea High Wind stopped in her tracks by a lamppost. Fuck's sake. It's amazing how one little cutscene and just like the ghost of a smile can throw you off.
Wow, you Glaives sure are something else. Someone else reported a demon outbreak, but you took care of them before I could even make it back.
I swear you're not the same woman who spoke to me about the mission, but yeah, sure. You can also take the anger as them lying about his birth mother, lying about Genova or mere humans being willing to treat a greater being like that. Yeah, because Shinra essentially kept him on a leash for their own benefit.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those photos. I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes.
I'd be pissed if I was just used for that. Oh yeah, missing texture on the bomb. We're saving that. Yeah, I love shit like that. Hey, yeah, dig me some marinara.
If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
I've got no issue with Aranea. I haven't. It just made me chuckle.
Any bright ideas?
I don't have an issue with anyone who gives me shit, to be fair. Can't afford that, so we'll go back and do this one. Because it's a cheaper one, it should give me a better mission.
We've got the power.
She stole Chell's boots from Portal. Physics equals solved. Okay. Oh, I'm not bothered with how she does physics, like how
Thanks
she jumps
again.
about. I wish I could jump about like a dragoon. That would be fucking amazing. Physics ain't an issue for me. I'm a gamer. Physics
Got her
don't
all
fucking
tuned
matter.
up for you. That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there? I've seen worse.
I'd love to jump about like a dragoon. It'd be so fucking cool.
Got her all tuned up for you.
That still sounds wrong. Got her all tubed up for you. Ugh. Wait. You can change your default curative spell. That's cool. Ha! Not a lot. I've just had my mind blown. I'm just joking. The jumping as a dragoon can't be stupid fun. In Final Fantasy 14 though. I haven't played that. I've never been one for... Wait a minute, take properties off so I can see how much this is leveling it up. Never been one for MMOs. And console MMOs are just annoying to deal with.
Out there?
Not a lot, Lucy. I've had my mind blown. about my favourite villain. And how it didn't occur to me, I've got no fucking idea. Makes sense he'd be fucking angry. I'd be fucking angry.
Got her all tuned up for you.
See, with Sephiroth, he's picked up so much before you find out why he is the way he is. And before he kills President Shinra well, before Genova kills President Shinra, and like the mission changes from save Aerith to save the planet. Huh. That's pretty cool. I never played Final Fantasy on the SNES. I didn't even know Final Fantasy existed until 7.
That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there? I've seen worse.
I have to say, I've been tempted by 14 a few times. I find it hard to keep up with the story in MMOs though. Aerith never got me as hard as other people did. Like, 4 party members are killed or incapacitated as the story goes on. A pair of young teenage maid twins turn themselves to stone to hold walls from crushing you. And it can't be undone since they sacrifice themselves. Fuck, that's heavy. Wow. Wow.
Got her all tuned up for you. That ain't half bad.
That's mad. Oh no, Aerith got me. Aerith got me. And then, like, once I'd finished crying, because I cried a lot. More so because I'd spent fucking 30 hours invested into leveling her limit breaks up. But that's not the point. It got me that I couldn't save her. Like, surely I should have just been able to Phoenix down. She died by a sword. Didn't make any sense to me. Or tell her trying to nuke the main villain and using up all his life and then failing. Oh. You see, that's a reason why you can't Phoenix down someone. That makes sense. Still doesn't make it any less painful though.
What's up?
Did we send the power?
See ya.
I can barely keep up with you.
Yo. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. Let's go.
Very well.
I wonder if the servers are up yet. Oh, I know it gets reversed, but Blank, like when Blank first, like, got himself all petrified in the forest so you guys could get out. I mean, yeah, that was undone. No, that's not what I wanted. There we are. Maybe my tablet will load it. Do this mission and I'll try and... Am I the only one that thought Tidus had a right to be how he was in 15? Oh, this is the one that in the beta I got fucking murked in. Tidus' destiny was Tidus, not counting 10-2, due to him basically giving up his soul for the greater good. He had a better character than people give him credit for. No matter how somber his monologue to himself is versus how over the top happy he sounds. Such a breast guy throws on a mask. People. That's what I think! I totally agree with that. Like, everyone's all like, don't cry. I'd be like, fuck you bitch, I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. If I had to do, especially towards the end when he finds out, like, he's the dream of the faith. And he's literally been, like, brought into being to die. And to stop the summoning. I would be inconsolable. There would be no journey. And then finding out that the woman you love, like, and even before that, finding out the woman you love is going to her death and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And yet you still gotta smile, you still gotta laugh, because that's what Yuna does. Like, he gets a lot of shit. He gets a lot of shit because of that laughter scene, but that laughter scene is as heartbreaking as it is corny. Especially if you watch it again, knowing what you know. Hey, Hector, fuck off! Existential stuff is not news to me. Certain formed Kingdom Hearts probably has the worst fate ever. Oh, Zion from Kingdom Hearts probably has the worst fate ever, to be destroyed, and then the very memory of the existence going out. That's, yeah. I've only ever played the 2 main games. Oh, with the laughter scene. Other people in the party flat so he's acting goofy with the laugh. It obviously was a forced act, not bad acting. Exactly, and that's what it's meant to be. It was going to be a stress reliever, because, like, he just found Orin, and literally Orin, although he couldn't tell the rest of the party, Orin had just told him his dad was sick. And Yuna couldn't handle that. Yuna couldn't handle seeing him upset, which I get. She was going through enough as it was. Although I think Yuna was a fucking retard for going about Seymour the way she did. Marrying him, hoping to send him, was never gonna work. Although the wedding scene does look fucking shit hot in HD. Like when she falls off and summons Valor while falling, like, it looks fucking sick. And that's how it's done, baby. Warren is my favourite FF character. Never changes in characterization during the game itself. You see a great arc through his interactions and how he changed during his journey with Jet. Yeah, because of how stuffy he is and how fucking all about the rules he is in the beginning. And then when you're travelling with him, he's like, yeah, fuck the rules. They don't work. He did have the biggest character arc of anyone in the game. I like the way he just doesn't give a fuck either. Like, considering you see him in the spheres, and he's all like, he can't stand Jekt.
Glad you made it back.
And then by the time you meet Orin, not only is he like in awe of Jekt, well, not like in awe might be the wrong word, but he's got a deep respect for Jekt because of how Jekt changed during their journey, and that respect causes him to literally leave his home to go look after Tidus for 10 years and keep watch on him. And then to bring Tidus to Spira. Hello! Also he's anime Bruce Willis. Yeah, fuck yeah, when he stood on the top of the building at the beginning of the game when he's just like with his Saki plot to Sin. It's just like, this man gives no fucks. You know he's gonna be a badass. And when he comes in the Blitzball theater, the Blitzball stadium, and he's just like, yep, I'm gonna one bomb this Drake. Fuck you, Seymour. It's brilliant. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, my new DLC came out. I've got it early. Because of my season pass, I've got it early. I've got it. I've got. I know, right? I've got it so early. The servers aren't even online. I'm playing it on my own. Thankfully, the AI is pretty good. So, 5, 6. Oh no, 5 because I'm one of them. I always dug the soul giveaway that he's all ready when he's uncomfortable going near the fireplace. Oh yeah. When the first time I played that, I was like, what? He's a follower of Yevon. Why isn't he going into the Farplane? And it never occurred to me that he was unsent. Even when Seymour outright says it. Like, what are you still doing here? The scent of the Farplane is... we guardo are... What's the fucking word? Sensitive to the smell of the Farplane. And I was like... What? And then, of course, when Yuna sends Jiskel... And he starts going all Firefly, I was like... Oh... But it makes sense he's dead. Because that's how he could travel. Why can't I move? Oh, okay, we're getting a mission. By the way, can we love the irony of an atheist ghost? I never even thought of that. Yes! I never even thought of him being an atheist ghost. Gladio!
Go pay Eurus a visit now that I'm back in town.
I need to get his rugged attire from the score attack. Where is the big hunk of man meat? Come here. I want to see what you've got to say. Okay, I expected you to be over here. I never even thought about him being an atheist ghost. That's beautiful. 4,300 for that.
It's looking brighter already.
Fucking atheist ghost.
Best of
That's
luck.
beautiful. I never even fucking thought about that. Information. Character weapon. So, Gladio came into town and then just disappeared. I'm so damn comfy right now. Chilly outside of my bed sheets. Long time until I need to get up and use streaming. Yeah, glad to help. Although I'm really not going to be streaming for much longer. Because I've been playing for nearly 3.5 hours. And like, that's me at 8 hours. Well, almost getting on for 9 hours. What the fuck? Oh, so Gladio's here, but I can't see him. I'm not allowed. Well, that fucking sucks. I do need to get his rugged attire from the score attack though. I never bothered with the score attack for his DLC, and now I'm starting to wish I did. Oh, you're a fellow glaive. Oh no, you're a hunter. I figured he'd be stood next to Iris. I was really hoping we could get to see an older. Yeah, there was. Oh, there he is. I found him. There was a concept art put out of Demon Slayer Iris, and I remember Final Fantasy Peasant getting all excited about it. I don't want you to hold back. I'm gonna beat your ass.
All right, bring it on. Want some? Try this! Want some? Try this!
I'm cheating. If I hadn't healed, he'd have kicked my ass like 3 times over.
Try this! Want some?
really bad at my timing. I win.
Half bad.
So, maybe you stop. I'll try and find something else to distract me. Here. Nice. I'll have a look at that. Italian. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Fucking about with me whispers. Aww. I made him leave. I was hoping we'd get to see Demon Slayer Iris. I really did. In fact, we don't even get to see Iris when we... in the later game. I mean, we get to see older Talcott. I mean, older Prompto, you know, he grew a soul patch. I was like, wait, he came to town just to get his butt kicked and to leave. That's super heroic. I know, right? That is the most heroic. What did I even get for that? Apart from making Gladio leave. That was horseshit. If I got something and I missed it, that was my
limits to
bad.
regular civilians for the time being. The city wants to make sure we save space for refugees.
I'm not a fucking civilian. I'm the stupid cunt keeping this place powered. But I get it, I suppose. Did we get any decent photos of me kicking Gladio's ass?
If you see one you like,
Your guy
I can frame it for
sucks.
you.
Like, actually sucks.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
I still can't believe he just
Take
came
care out there.
to town to train me, quote unquote. And then he fucks off again. I thought next door was arguing already. One liner when you beat Gladiolas phonetically. Glad that's this out of all this. Oh, glad that he's out of all this. Gladiolas is glad that he's out of all this. That's pretty cool. What is this? What is this? I don't want nothing about no trite. I don't know. I don't think it's launched like properly yet because the server's like I've been I think I got linked to the Tenebrae server when I first started, but every time I've tried to go for a mission, the servers have gone down. That mace though. As soon as the hexes come out, I want them gone. I can't stand these. Should be sometime today. Alright, Julius. Cheers for coming out, even if it's just us when the release is out. Cheers for coming in. King Regis. Did he die because he was played by Sean Bean, or did Sean Bean play him because he died? Oh. I think Sean Bean played him because he died, because he was supposed to die. Like, it's kind of pivotal to the final act of the story that he dies. But yeah, I think he played him because he died. Even though they totally replaced his voice actor in the main game. I should have blocked that. I totally saw that coming. He's cursed. I think Tolkien wrote up Boromir and then went, this looks like a Sean Bean character 30 years before, before the guy was born. That's beautiful. I never even thought of that. Fuck, I took a lot of damage. Look at us all getting no finesse.
Welcome back.
Although finesse something to do with walk strikes or something, I don't know.
Sorry for the wait.
Do you know, Silent Hill's the only film he doesn't die in? The only film I've seen him in years where he doesn't die is Silent Hill. Which is really weird considering Silent Hill, like, everybody dies.
Rations can satisfy one's hunger, but only a proper meal can feed one's soul.
Because his character shouldn't exist. Ah, God, looks like the plot of that movie. Yeah, he does die in the sequel, that's true. He deserves it too. the second one shouldn't exist either. That bugged me for fucking days. How fucking they changed the whole fucking Alessa and Pyramid Head thing. Like, fucking Pyramid Head is Alessa's protector, and that's all sort of bullshit. He shouldn't have even been in the first film, but there wouldn't have been a first film without Pyramid Head, because that's literally what sold the film. That's why I watched it. I won't lie. But I do like the fact that they did the whole dark part and good part of Alessa thing, with Alessa in the hospital bed still. Plotting of Silent Hill movie. Let's make the lead guy into a girl. To make the paternal relationship more relatable. And crap, let's add a guy. Yeah. Alright. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to call it there. Oh, boop. Because I need to go do something other than sit on my ass and play games. Or else I'll never get out of this chair. I have no idea when it's coming to PS4. Oh, it's coming to the US. I hope it's soon though. It was definitely fun shooting the breeze, and I will be back later with more Comrades, although to be fair, I'll probably end up playing Overwatch first with Raiden. But yeah, I'll be back later, after I've slept and stuff. Thank you everyone for watching, have a great day. Love you too, Lucy. If you still feel like shit, go to the doctor, it's what they're for. Because I think you've got a tummy bug rather than anything else. But I could be wrong. Alright. Layers, guys.